elementary that you're not supposed to have alcohol in the car while you are driving. What happens if you go to jail?
Deportation.
Right. Your timing is impeccable. You ready? Let's go. Do you want a second to talk to him first?
Just the arraignment, right?
No, I haven't done it yet.
Okay, let's just do it.
Do you want to? You want to wait?
We're good. We're
You're
good.
good?
I've already
Okay.
spoken.
All right. Good morning, Mr. Cruz Mendoza. Sir, you were charged with driving while intoxicated. You are facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you.
On October 16th, 2024, the officer conducted a traffic stop for the defendant impeding traffic and for an improper turn. The defendant was the sole occupant and operator of the motor vehicle. Upon contact, the officer observed the defendant with red, watery, bloodshot eyes, an odor of an alcoholic beverage, slurred speech, and poor balance. The defendant appeared confused and was unable to tell the officer where she was coming from. The defendant advised he consumed 4 12-ounce Corona beers and 1 40-ounce Corona beer prior to operating the vehicle. 9 open containers of 12-ounce Corona beers were located inside the motor vehicle, all cold to the touch.
Drinking while he's driving? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, Your Honor. Standard field sobriety tests were conducted. HGN was 6 out of 6. Walk and turn 8 out of 8. One leg stand 0 out of 4. The DIC was read and the defendant consented to breath. The results were 0.138 and 0.14.
Mr. Cruz Mendoza, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. I would hope that you recognize it's elementary that you're not supposed to have alcohol in the car while you are driving. And I'm going to tell you now that in and of itself is a minimum of 5 days in jail to any sentence that you get. What is your immigration status in this country? Are you here with or without permission?
Without permission.
What happens if you go to jail?
I
Think.
don't know. Piense.
Don't tell him, Enrique. I
No
want
le
him to
diga,
think.
Enrique. Quiero que lo piense.
Are you in this country with or without permission?
Sin permiso.
Simple.
Without permission.
What happens if you go to jail?
Si acaso usted va a la cárcel. Deportation.
Right. Exactly right.
Cierto.
You will get an immigration detainer. You will be stuck like Chuck in jail until this case is over with, and then you will be shipped off to immigration, where you will sit for another 6 to 9 months waiting for immigration to do whatever they're going to do. And I'm going to tell you now, if you do anything close to anything more than 4 hours in custody, they will put a detainer on you. Do you understand?
¿Entiende? Yes.
I'm putting conditions on your bond now. And if I find that you violate them in any way, I will put you in jail and you will not get any more PR bonds. If you do not have a Texas driver license and liability insurance, you are not to drive. I am now making that a condition of your bond. Do not drive. Do you understand?
¿Entiende? Yes.
I'm also ordering you not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs, and I will randomly test you. If I find that you're consuming alcohol and kind of drugs, likewise, you will go to jail. No more PR bonds.
Voy a encarcelar y no voy a-
Have a great
Ok,
lawyer.
usted tiene un gran abogado.
It is your responsibility to stay in touch with Mr. Ramirez, and he will tell you when you have to come back to court. If he tells me he can't get a hold of you because you're playing games and not responding to phone calls or text messages, I will issue a warrant for your arrest.
Va a haber orden de arresto.
Do you understand?
¿Entiende?
I'm going to tell you now that I will do everything in my power to protect this county.
I'll-
I will protect this county at all costs. This is the only warning that you are going to get from us, so I hope that you heed it. There will be no more for you.
de que no va a haber otra.
I will have you come up here, swear to us that you're not going to drive. After that, I'll get you to Victoria. We'll have you sign a reset. After that, you'll get with pre-trial for your bond conditions. And after that, you guys are free to go. Be safe when you're out there and make good decisions.
Cuidado cuando andas de afuera.
Catalan Rivas, come up. On this one, you are abandoning the open container or no? Guys? This has an open container allegation. Are you abandoning the open container allegation? Catalan Rivas, because that would make it a minimum of 5 days. Mr. Catalan Rivas, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. There's an allegation that you had an open container in the vehicle. As a result, that makes it a minimum of 5 days in jail as opposed to just 3 days in jail. You've worked out an agreement. They're offering you 3 days in jail, credit for the 1 day that you've done. This will go on your record. If you were ever pulled over in a car, from now on, you're facing a minimum of 30 days in jail. Do you understand? Even if you have the slightest smell of alcohol on your breath and you get pulled over, they're probably going to charge you with a second offense. And there will be a lot of jail time. What we're doing today, there's a minimum of 30 days from now on. Do you understand? I would never get in a car, even if you've had a sip of alcohol, because you're risking your life. You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty, it will go on your record. You can never take it off. Do you understand?
Yes.
How do you plead to this offense? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
I will find you guilty. I'm going to suspend your license for 90 days. Do not drive. What did I just say?
No maneje.
Not to drive.
You do.
Si lo hace,
Officer's going to pull you over. They're going to put you right in jail because driving without a license is a Class B misdemeanor, just like a DWI. Do you understand? Okay. About the fines and fees, Victor.
Your Honor, if we could waive those fees, Your Honor, he doesn't have too much money saved up to be able to pay all these fees, Judge. He doesn't have a driver's license at this point either. So in the future, if he were able to get some sort of immigration status, then this would obviously follow him around.
What your lawyer is asking me to do is to quash $3,500 worth of fines and fees and surcharges that you would normally otherwise have to pay. What do you do for a living?
Paint, trabajo en la fiberglass restoration.
Fiberglass restoration.
18-wheeler truck, big truck.
Full time?
¿Trabaja tiempo completo?
Y cuando tengo, sí, pero
When there is work, yes.
Mr. Catalan Rivas, I want you to understand something and let me be very clear to you
Muy claro.
that I'm going to do this for you now, but it's not going to happen again. The next time, if you come back with another DWI, instead of it being $3,500, it's going to be around $6,000 to $7,000 that you're going to owe. Not to mention all the jail time that you will be required to do. All we are asking you to do is think when you're out there. If you've had anything to drink, don't get into a car. Do you understand?
Yeah.
All right, sir. We'll have you sign all your paperwork and good luck to you.